For 300 years, the rich and powerful of Europe were cannibals. But they didn't call it hunger, they called it medicine. Welcome to the era of Mumia, known as the king's powder. In the 16th and 17th centuries, the medical elite and royalty believed that ancient Egyptian mummies held a divine life force. They believed this force could cure anything, from epilepsy to internal bleeding. The process was as clinical as it was gruesome. Excavated bodies were hauled from the sands of Egypt, shipped to Europe, and pulverized into a fine, dark dust. This mummy powder was then mixed into honey, wine, or fatty salves to be swallowed by the wealthy. King Charles II didn't just prescribe it, he rubbed the dust of the dead directly into his skin, believing he was absorbing the strength of pharaohs. But as the demand skyrocketed, the supply of ancient royalty ran dry. A shadow market emerged. Scammers began using the bodies of executed criminals or the recently deceased. They would dehydrate them in the sun and coat them in bitumen to sell fresh corpses as 3,000-year-old miracles. You weren't just taking medicine. You were participating in a global cycle of desecration. By the 18th century, the medical world finally realized the truth. They weren't absorbing a life force. They were simply consuming the rotted remnants of the past. The next time you take a pill, be grateful for science. Because once, the cure was a corpse.